Hello, we are back with another episode. Yes, we are back. We already were back, but you know what I mean. Anyways, in the last episode, I just kind of did some stuff. The red team's empire is falling apart. I mean, one of the nations, right? I mean, Carthage not even been conquered, or Libya, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it anymore. Anyways. Yeah, so basically their empire is falling apart due to the alliance. They hold on to a few nations. And one of their strongest puppets has just been defeated. But today we are not focusing on Europe or Africa. Or even Asia. I mean, maybe a little bit. But today it is a new dawn, a new age for the Americas. Because there's no your colonizers over there. It's just tribes and small nations. Like this one. This one was made in the last episode. And it's growing pretty quickly. They've established a leader. They have their own laws. Everything. But now, and their ideas spread it across the Americas. And now, new civilizations will pop out from the ground. And this is why I'm saying it's a new age for the Americas, because more civilization, major tribes in the Americas start to appear. Like here. This new nation recently created shortly after the events of the last episode. Or what you want to say, just right now. This nation right here has also started to expand more down and also more towards this new nation. Because they want to trade. They would love to trade with them, yes. Even though they're not the same tribe, every tribe, or most tribes, like to treat each other with respect. Unlike them. Because they know they are just small little guys. Just here. So they treat each other with respect. Yes. Well, I don't know. I just want to make it like that. Yes. And as time goes on, more and new nations will appear. Like this one, in Baja California. Their idea is to just conquer most of what they know of. Because they know that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. They don't know all of it. They know a little bit, like a small amount. But now we focus our attention to here. Another Trump decides to discover new territory. Just discover. And it's the same thing down over here in what we call Chile. Or was it something else? Who cares? Over here. Tribes also. More tribes start to, expand and discover new lands they have never seen before. Yes, exactly. And this same tribe said, we want to go down. We like going this way. So they keep going down and discover a lot of good stuff. And also, at the same time, they discovered chocolate. Yes, chocolate. They're the first nation to make, say it with me, chocolate. Chocolate. Chocolate! And this thing can be sold for a lot of money. Yes, when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. I mean the richest people have chocolate. Unless you live in Europe. If you live in Europe, then the rich people either own a nation, like for example them, they have all the leaders are rich, or like them, which a lot of the richest ones are just gold, silver, and bronze. So yeah, over here the richest people have nothing but chocolate. Chocolate is like really hard to get and really hard to make, so rich people have that only. And these are for currency too, because chocolate's so hard to get. Anyways, back over here, more territories will be discovered and even crossed. This one, I don't know, I forgot what this place was called. Another nation is made. Yes, they're all mostly spread about. Everything is nice. Everything is peaceful. But you know what? But if we know nothing about history, nothing peaceful can last. I'm saying that because as both of them were helping each other, exploring territory, right? Going this way, they discovered something mind-blowing. Another nation is over here, and it is a crazy superpower. Yes, this is the strongest nation of the Americas. Yes, the strongest one. They didn't know they exist, but they know they did. And they trade with each other. They like each other. Everything was nice. And then they saw that, and they said, look, we want to go this way now. So the first wars of the Americas will begin. The first wars of the Americas will begin because they will go back to their nations and they will fight here. Yes, right there. Right around like over here, they will fight and then they will lose. These two will lose and just leave. And they make an invasion into them, just going in very slowly. Same thing happens over here. They just slowly oh wait, whoops. As they slowly just, oh come on. There we go. Anyways, as they slowly conquer more territory. Because this is in Europe, no, in America, it's really hard to get territory because it's still more tribal things. Over in Europe, it's like they have better technology, so it's easier just to invade more land. Anyways, we go to Russia. Yes, now we're going to focus on the Russians. As they discovered even more territory. Yes, even more. Let me just fix something. Anyways, they will expand even further. Saying it was told by their god to just expand. Though he says they can stop. Yes, so they just keep going. And a lot of the lands they conquered, the people there like them. Like the tribes they have conquered, a lot of them turned out good. Some of them are even high officials. So they just make anything equal. Like, unlike most nations, they treat everyone equal. Like, we don't care that you committed a crime in these territories that we just took over. You're still going to jail because you gotta treat everyone right, respectfully. Yes, they respect everyone. And oh no, I accidentally unpaused it. Great. I keep doing that. No, who cares? If you can't hear me, then I'm sorry. We should find the words I'm trying to sing off. Can I just do this? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Let's turn it on like this. Just make sure. I know you still can hear me. Please tell me still can't hear me. Anyway, the Russians just keep going. Still going. Anyways, yes. The Red Team's empire is still, well, collapsing. See, they put high pressure. They're putting high pressure on the Egyptians and the Greeks to make sure that they stay apart. Except for them, they really don't care. So they just break away. They instantly, the Red Team sends instantly invade them to make sure they can stay apart. But that turns out horribly because they just get supplied by you didn't guess it. Yep. So pretty good, but they do defend Italy. And then peace is settled. Peace is settled between them. And after they're given a lot of resources to, well, rebuild. And also, a new idea is formed. Because, look, these two right here. High heights and male bird. Just say great. I'm just gonna say the gray team and kind of brownish team. Both have really similar history of people. Like, if you check their history, they're really similar. Like, very similar. So, guess what? So, a union is formed. Yes, a union between them is formed. They're still part of the alliance, but they're also still a union. It sucks like unions can't ally with nations. Like, if you're a union, I feel like you should support. Yeah, so they lost another. And if also something bad's happening, because a major war could happen. I'm saying this because the Russians and the Italians also, just the Russians and Italians have very good relations, which means they could align with each other, and then the war could change if there is. The Egyptians know that. The Italians know that. So guess what? They don't follow alliance. Not gonna fight. But I catch you off guard, but I did. Also, everyone wide, like, barely desert. Cyan is the one that's this because 21 was a lot of people. They lost a lot of people trying to get across. And a lot of people don't like it. They lost a lot. But they say it's worth it. They decide to expand that. So then, well, it's easier. And also they decide to just find a random place and decide to say, now. They didn't even try to discover, they just went in. They decided to discover. See, their idea is to just take a bunch of land and then hope for the best. Get across, find an easy way to get it, then make it to trade. Because, like, look, they didn't have this. Right, they could just easily get around here. But, like, see, look, their ally is over here, but they're also being blocked by them, which owns the waters right here. So they can't even get through there. So the only way to go around Africa, because they did this, they could just go to these colonies they have right here, dock, go around through here, get across, and then just go through here, and then get to their allies. But that takes a lot of money. And they also want money. Why? Because they want to fund their colony. So, when they dock, then they can pay a decent amount of gold, and then they let them get around. That is why they want to do this, to make a bunch of profit. And they make a lot of profit. So much where they could just make a bunch of colonies. As many as they want. I mean, not as many as they want, but like, just a lot of colonies. And you know this because they've just made one over here and over there. And also decided to expand, connecting up with other lands they have. Making them come up with each other. Anyways, with India, with this expand game, they want to go this way. That's what they do. Back over here with this Malaysian country, they go even more down. Like they say, let's just go through. Let's go along the coast. They just kind of circle this entire thing and discover it slowly. That's when you start getting cities, because people are complaining about the level of space. So yeah, they're slowly becoming more of a superpower in Malaysia, Indonesia, East Asia. Is it East Asia? No, South Asia. Started going out. And also they decided the Indians and Malaysians also decided to team up and just discover more. Going this way. And they discovered Papua New Guinea. I don't know what I'm sure. We'll get to that soon. And they keep doing it. This nation decided to say, get a new kind of government. What is that? An empire. Yes, a a new Middle Eastern empire, just with annexing both of their puppets, make them even larger. They're larger than this part of India. Yes, but they're smaller than the other one. Also, there's also rumors about India fully united into one singular nation. Right now, they're just a union. Nothing else, just a union. I mean, there's another one, but that's about it. They're just a union. And there's rumors of them planning to unite into one nation. Anyways, back in the Americas, war is still dragging on. Eventually, one of them decides to surrender, and then shortly after, the other one fully surrenders too. But they don't just decide to be like a European and just annex the entire thing. No, they decide to say, "All right, yes, you stay your own thing. We don't want you." They don't want their own territory. They wanted to fight them, not just take them over. Why? Because that seems useless, yes, but one, so then they can easily expand towards this way to get even more territory, and also so then they can have control of their trade. What do I mean by that? I mean, basically, they wanted take they want to attack them so that their trade can go to each other, but also to them mostly. Like, oh, you want to trade? Alright, you gotta trade with us. But you can still trade with other people if you want to. Like, one trade? You have to trade with us, but you still trade with other people. So it's like kind of like a hobby, but not really. But this is a problem. Right here's the problem. No one can agree who should get this. So they all come together and agree to just make this just one nation. And this is mostly just buffer state. They all agree. They just make this so that it's harder for them to fight. The main superpower is here. Also, I'm going to say something. I'm going to do power rankings. That is weird, yes? But who cares? Let's start. The strongest nation, obviously, the Red Team. Second strongest, the Russians. The third strongest, we shall go to the Yellow Team. Fourth strongest, the Red Team. Did I say fifth or fifth? Okay, I think it's the fourth. The fifth, the blue team. Sixth, the Indians. Seventh, this new empire. The eighth strongest, the new United Federation. Did I say eight? Okay, I'm going nine. The ninth strongest, the Cyan. And the 10th, the Orange Team. Yes, that is the power rankings. Everything else is just... yes, that's the power rankings. Also, Europe is fully discovered, but Asia's not. Africa is kind of discovered. Also, the only reason Asia is not discovered because they don't see it as much as to take, because most of it. Because over up here, it's just cold. Mostly. Over here, it's just dry. Over there, it is wet and like European kind of lands. Like it's nice and grassy and stuff, but like they don't want to get a boat and just get over there. No, they just don't want to. But the Russians, they're used to the cold. Same with the River Kingdom and the Science Team. And also, they decide to go to war with the Science Team. They want land back. Yes, they have land recently taken from when they got took. So they go to war. Them and they push them back. Really easy. Because they're the strongest nation. Also, their military is mostly veterans. They have fought in wars before. Also, coups. I just never shown them. Like, there's also revolts, but like they're so small that you can't see them. They're like small numbers, and they get brutal fast. So a lot of military is trained already. It's like them. They only fought to then trade their army even better. And they also finally defeat Science. They don't want to take all of it, but they want to take some territory. So they gain about this territory. And they also puppet them. Why? Their mission is to mostly take over Scandinavia and some other places around it. Like more this way, a little bit down. Maybe parts of territory over here. And also this. They want to take over this. There's only two people who want this. The Science Team, because that used to be their territory. And the Red Kingdom also wants it. The plan is just unite Scandinavia. Before it used to just become bigger, become stronger. Now it's unite Scandinavia and protect ourselves from any threats that decide to attack. That's it. Also, over here used to be, well, orange team cities. Now they've all been integrated, and now are mostly just yellow team cities. Which they still went back, but and now, the last event. Yes, the last thing that's gonna happen. Huge exploration up towards, or just more towards China. Oh no, I actually clicked the water. Oh no, I actually clicked the water. Now I gotta give it a second. There we go. Now, a bunch of more new territories. Now, that means also Japanese, yes, the hands. I like to just call them hands. I don't know. But they also decided to just invade Korea. It's a territory that is theirs, puppet of theirs. They say, hey, we want you back. They say, no. Okay. So this is me. Since they know a lot about them, they just take it over very easily. Anyways, yes, that's probably gonna be it. I don't know what else to do. Anyways, yeah. Okay, to know. They these two nations start to just expand its own over here. Also, guess what? Both of the ones ruled by princesses and ruled by king. So guess what? They both get married. And yes, another union has been formed. And if they become one nation, they could easily become like the most powerful nation in the world. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for today. Yes. Bye bye.